Okay. Okay. I think we're live, guys. I literally might just record 30 minutes or so, an hour of me talking and not have been live. I have no idea. I really don't even know how to know. It says stop streaming, so I think that means I'm streaming. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm excited. So crap, if you pop on, I don't even know how to see chat and all that stuff. You guys are gonna have to help me out with this, to be honest. But let's just assume it's working and see what happens. So first of all, this is not where I live. I'm in a hotel. If you guys don't catch the stream, I plan on posting this as a video, and yeah, hopefully I'll know if people pop on, and I'll be able to, like interact with you guys. I don't know how to find I don't know how to find the chat. Like I just hit start streaming. I just assumed, um, I don't know, I would have something to see, like a chat or something. Can you tell I've never done this before? I have my phone, by the way, you guys, it's hilarious. I have my phone propped up against like a bunch of decorations in order to record this because the camera on my laptop is bad. So, yeah, I think this is all working. I just don't know how to see chat. So let me try this. If I switch here, okay, well, I think you can see the chessboard now, so I can switch between these two things. I figured that out. But yeah, let me try to. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, try to find. I feel like I need to have a chat. So let me see if I can't figure this out. Hmm. So start recording, start virtual camera. Hmm. Um, you know what? When all else fails, ask ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna, you guys are gonna see this live. I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT and I am going to type in, how do I see chat on OBS if I'm live on YouTube? Question mark. What the heck? I can't. What? Okay, I don't know. ChatGPT is not even working right now. What the heck's going on, guys? Is it? I mean, I'm connected to Wi-Fi. What is happening? I heard a ding. I don't know if that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, guys. You're gonna have to be patient with me. I'm sorry. I want to know how to do this, but I just don't know yet. Um. Okay, here we go. Okay, type menu, view docs, YouTube live chat. View docs, YouTube chat. Okay, well, sign into chat. I'm hearing I'm hearing things. Can you guys see this? I don't know. Because if you can, then you're seeing my password. Gosh darn it. I don't think you can see this. No, you can't. Okay. Oh, I can do that. Nice. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Like, when people go live for the first time, I don't know how they don't just like troubleshoot their way through it because how do you know? How do you know until you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know until you do it? So that's what we're doing, figuring it out, guys. I'm not sure what you were expecting, but I've never done this before. So I hope, by the way, I hope the audio sounds good. ChatGPT, I tried to add like filters and stuff to clean up the audio on my computer. Of course, this isn't going to be my normal setup. I have a mic that I bought the other day, but I didn't want to travel with it, so hopefully it sounds okay. You're gonna, let me know in the comments of the YouTube video, or if I can figure out this chat thing. If everything sounds good. So let me sign in so I can see chat and two-step verification, but my phone is my camera. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, oh wait, Gmail. Oh no, you're gonna see my Gmail. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna borrow my camera and I'll show you guys my insane setup, by the way. So I have you propped up on a rocket and some kind of pyramid thing pointing down at my face, which is hilarious to me. So, okay, I think I have to pause this and okay, yes, it's me. And okay, I'm signed in to chat. I can resume the camera. Okay, and okay, I think I have a chat. Probably. Now, is that, oh gosh. Now I gotta figure out. No way! It's okay, guys. It's okay. This is all part of the experience, I guess. Oh no, now I'm never gonna get this to be able to. Okay. Is that right? It's a little high. Gosh dang it. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't fall. It's still high. It's good enough. Okay. I think I see chat. I have a camera. Hopefully the audio is working. I don't know how to know if if someone comes in or not, other than I guess I'm just gonna have to like go back and forth and check. I really don't know. But guys, I want to play some chess and see if somebody comes in. If not, no worries. I'm just gonna post a video, and I promise I'll get better at this little by little, and yeah, we'll have a live stream. Okay, so chess, right? Well, first of all, guys, to be honest, before I do anything, I guess I want to, since I am going to post this as a video, and this will be technically my first video, I do want to start this video and every video with a prayer. So if that you're not into that kind of thing, you can skip through this if it's the video, or cover your ears and scream so you don't hear me. But I am going to just say a quick prayer to bless this, and then we can get started. So God, thank you for this opportunity, Lord. Thank you for these 50 people who believed in me enough to subscribe to my channel, Lord, and give me an opportunity to have a voice. And I'm just so grateful, Lord, that I'm able to be in this, have this opportunity to interact with these people. So all I ask that is if people come in, let them leave in a better place than when they came. And don't let that be from me. Speak through me, Lord, and give everyone what they need to hear. I thank you and love you. In your name I pray. Amen. Oh no, I lost my camera. Oh, that's back. Okay, gosh. I think the phone connection to my laptop is going to be off and on. I don't know. Again, to be honest, I am such a perfectionist, and it does bother me how none of this is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but what are you gonna do, guys? Like, what are you gonna do? I wanted a live stream today, and I'm doing it. So I don't care if it's perfect or not. We're just gonna do it and try to have some fun. And what better way to have fun than to play a game of chess, right? Because chess is always fun, especially when you're winning, which happens sometimes when I play, and sometimes not so much. So if you guys, I guess I know some people that are tuning in, they may have never seen a game of chess before, or if they did, they don't really understand the game much. So I'm gonna give you guys just kind of a basic overview of chess real quick before I get started. Obviously, you win the game by taking the opponent's king, right? That's how you win. But what you may not know is each one of these pieces over here have points associated with them, basically, so you know kind of how you're doing, right? So each one of these pawns is worth 1 point. So if you start with 8 pawns and I take one of my opponent's pawns, I essentially have 1 point. And then each one of these pieces have their own points. A rook is 5 points. And then the minor pieces, which are the knight and the bishop, are both 3 points. And the queen is worth 8 points. So, and again, this is just kind of a, it just kind of gives you an idea of if you're behind or not. So if someone has more points than you, they're probably winning. It's not always the case. At the end of the day, you could lose all your pieces, but if you checkmate your opponent, you win the game, of course, right? But the more pieces the more pieces you can take from your opponent, the better you're doing, most of the time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There may be some weird moves here and there. If you've never seen a game of chess before at a higher level, you may not recognize. I say higher level. I'm a 1300 rated player. You can see that at the bottom of my screen right here. And I'll be playing people that are my level, so they should be my, just as good as me, if not better. So I'll win some of these games. I'll lose some of these games, but that's okay. We're just here to have some fun. And yeah, so let's play a game. Now I'm going to play 10-minute rapid. That means, and I just started a game here, so we're playing against Trapper. So I have 10 minutes, and it's counting down right now, and they have 10 minutes. So against E4, which is what they played, I like to play this move. And if they take, we're going to take back with the queen. And yeah, let's see what they do. Now, if you are a good chess player, you play regularly, you probably have the first 5 to 10 to maybe 15 moves memorized. And there's no exceptions. So yeah, they took. It's the most common move. So I take back. They're attacking my queen. And I'm just going to move it back to this corner over here. And again, this is all memorized from my perspective. They'll most likely bring this knight out or the pawn up. That's the best move. In response to that, I like knight to f6, just developing a piece. Yep, and so he brings the bishop out to try and attack my queen after he moves his knight. But I have plenty of safe squares I can move to. I prefer the b6 square if he does that. So he may do something like that, but no, he brings his bishop out, which is a very common move. I'm just going to take it, and he'll take back with the pawn, and I'm going to continue my development by just moving my pawn up. Are you guys bored yet? I hope not. I know chess can be boring, especially if you don't really understand it that well, but stick with me because chess is such a, it can be such a deep game, I'll tell you what I love about chess personally, why I love this game is there's no luck involved. It's just skill, right? It's just skill. So if I lose this game, I miscalculated something, right? That's all there is to it. I messed up, because there's no luck. And I know that sounds kind of obvious, but think of another game that has no luck. Like, think about it, like any sport, basketball, you can get unlucky. You could shoot a shot and it could either go in, even if it was a bad shot, or it could go in if you get lucky, even if it was a bad shot. Or, any game. Think about anything, literally. Almost every game has some facet of luck associated with it, but not chess. Chess is no luck. I mean, sure, you can hang a piece, you can mess up, but that's not luck. They made a mistake. You know what I mean? So it's you versus somebody, and the winner is the one who played the game the best way. It's just the most pure form of competition. that you can do, in my opinion. Leave in the comments if you guys can think of any other. I'm actually very curious. Can you guys think of any other game where there's no luck involved at all? I genuinely can't think of any off the top of my head right now. And that's so cool about chess, right? And so this game has developed a little bit. So I've castled. If you're not familiar with that move, basically as long as you don't move your king or your rook on either side, you can do what's known as a castle, which is what I just did. You can actually move your king over two spaces if you long castle, or you can move your king over one space to the left and the rook on the other side, and that's known as a castle. Just basically helps you keep your king safe. So now my king is behind these three pawns. These three pawns are very important because they are keeping my king safe. In the future, I'm going to want to move this king over to keep it even more safe. That way, I'm not open on this diagonal. Okay, and so he moves this one forward, probably just wanting to attack my queen. I'm actually so I'm already seeing a tactic here. Let me know if you guys see this, but I'm attacking this pawn with the knight. If I take it right now, he's just going to take me back, and I just lose a knight for a pawn. That's bad. Well, I guess I am attacking with my rook here. So I could, now that now that I'm looking at this more carefully, I could take this pawn, but he could then attack my queen, and then I would be forced to move my queen. I think I'm just going to move my queen first, and I'm going to do that because not only am I attacking this pawn now 3 times, so he's going to lose this pawn. He has no other way. He has no way to defend it. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Oh gosh. But I'm also attacking this pawn right here. So I'm attacking 2 pieces here, and he simply can't defend both. So he's going to lose one. So now he's thinking like, to be honest, he's playing very slow, especially for the beginning. Usually, you've got a lot of this memorized at this level. But I say that I could have made a mistake by now. I do play a very similar opening with black every time, but honestly, at my level, I can't always, if my opponent makes a move that is not the technically best move, I still have a hard time knowing how to punish that move right off the bat. So basically, to know how good of a player I am, you can look at my ELO, which is this number right here next to my name. So I'm 1305 rated, and this is on rapid, meaning a 10-minute game. Every time, each time challenge or time has a different, rating attached to it, essentially. And this is my favorite one to play, which is rapid at 10-minute, and it's my best. Low time, I do not do well right now. Okay, so he took back with the knight, which is pretty normal. Now I just got to decide, do I want to take back with this or my rook? And both look pretty good, to be honest. I want to take back with the queen, because if I take with the rook, he could have brought his bishop over and attacked the rook and queen, and I would have lost my rook for his bishop. So I'm glad, it would have actually been a mistake now that I'm looking at this if I would have taken with the rook before I moved the queen earlier, because he could have set that up. So good spot on my part. Now it gets a little bit more tricky. We're out of the opening. He's pushing this pawn up, and what he's doing is he's wanting to open up my king. Now, I can block that by simply bringing this pawn up, but that opens up my king a little bit. We traded light square bishops already. I'm just thinking about I'm just going through my thought process here, guys. This isn't too scary. I don't know if I wanted him to get any closer, though. Actually, I can already threaten checkmate. I'm trying to draw arrows. It's really hard to draw arrows on a laptop, by the way. And I forgot my mouse, so there we go. So I'm thinking here, and that would be setting up not a checkmate, but coming soon. And I think my attack is faster than his, so I'm going to play that. And if he continues this attack, I think that would be a mistake. I'll probably first give a check if he does that. And I can do that because he can't take me with his king, because then if he took me with his king, I would take the king with the bishop, and he would lose. So the game don't even allow you to do that. It won't allow you to lose your king. So it won't let him take my queen if I take this pawn right here. And there's nothing else defending it. You know, his pieces are kind of passive right now. And that just loses a knight. Yeah, I don't see what. Yeah, I think he just messed up. So I'm up a knight and a pawn. Now he could take my bishop, but then I could just take back. You know, he can come here, but then I could just take back, and that's a even trade for a bishop. So I think he just miscalculated there, and he's going to lose material. And we're playing well, guys. We're up. We're up material, and you got to win the first game, right? First live stream, you got to win the first game. Yeah, so he takes here. That's a mistake, because if you're down material, you usually don't want to trade, you know? So we are officially winning right now. That doesn't mean I won't crap the bed and lose this game. He is coming with this attack still, and it is a little bit scary. So how do I want to respond? I can either be aggressive and go for an attack on his king, or I can be a little defensive since we're up and winning, and I could just defend this. And both look okay, honestly. I don't really believe in his attack. You don't have very many pieces in it, just the pawns. So, yeah, I think I'm going to. Ugh. I think, yeah, if he comes here, I take with this pawn. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm just gonna improve my position, and I'm thinking here to line up this attack again, right? And try to open up his king, basically do what he's doing, what he wants to do with me to him. Now I do have to be careful. So now that I'm thinking about this, if he comes here and I take, that would lose my queen, because he could then bring this rook over. And if he does that, it would pin my queen to my king, because this pawn wouldn't be here anymore. And I wouldn't be able to move my queen, because if I were to move my queen, then he could take my king, and I would lose the game. So the game, again, won't allow you to do that. So I would not be able to move this, but he didn't do that, and none of that matters. Again, he's still trying to line up this attack. I think he's playing this too slow, if I'm honest. I could be missing something. I'm gonna go here, and again, he has to defend this attack, because that is, I do not want to pre-move that. Oh my gosh. By the way, I don't think I've ever played a game of chess on my laptop before. It's kind of uncomfortable because I'm using a pad. I usually use a mouse if I'm playing on my computer, or I play on my phone, which, is actually kind of nice. So yeah, he defended it with this rook, which is fine, but I can keep going. I can add another attacker, and he can't move this pawn because it's pinned to his king, right? So he can come here. If he does that, I'll probably take with the knight. And then if he takes, he just attacks my queen. That's a good move. That is a good move. Now, if I come back and he goes here, I just take, and that prevents him to make any progress, and he can't attack my queen. I think that's the best move. Again, yeah, I don't see, what is he going to do? He's down a piece. He's down a piece and a pawn. That's a lot. At a really high level, at an advanced level, you would almost resign with this kind of a material advantage. I keep switching back to the other screen to check my chat. I don't know how to know if people are here or not, to be honest. You guys could all be here and be talking with me, and I think I'm logged into chat and I'm not. And I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I don't know. But I think this is right. I think I would see someone if they came in. Well, at least if they chatted. Um, after this live stream is over, I will probably see if I can't do a little research on this. Maybe watch a couple YouTube videos on live streaming to see if I can you know figure this out. Okay, so I thought this was a bad move. I didn't really look at it very closely. I could just take it. And then what? Uh, yeah. Why is it? Well, I don't. I could just take this. I must be missing something. Okay. Okay. Sure. I get it. So here, here, here. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely starting to look dangerous. I wasn't thinking about that. Um, I need to defend this. I just don't know how. Okay, so if I come here, he goes here. Here, check. Here. Oof. Crap, guys. Hmm. How do I defend this? So if you can't tell, he's threatening this. And what if I let him do that? What if I come here and then I go here? He can't go here. You know what? It looks scary, but I think we're okay. Because we're defended. He can't come here because I could just take, and then he would take, but then I could take that back, and then he has nothing. So yeah, I don't see the follow up. I think I was getting scared for no reason, and now he's under attack. He's under serious attack, and he's running out of time. So if you don't know, if you run out of time, the game is over. I win. So every time I hear that sound, I know my camera goes out. So I know my camera's out right now. It usually comes right back. Okay, there we go. I can always switch to my. Okay, he moved to defend again, but I have three attackers now, so that doesn't work. And even more so, if I take it with the rook, if he takes back here, I could take his rook here, and that also stops his attack completely, and it sets up a discovered attack if you don't take it. So I think he has to take here. Um, I mean, he could do this whole idea again, but that just doesn't work. So I think he has to take, and and then actually, yeah, I would take back with the queen. That would check him. He would have to go here, and then I just made him in the next move by queen to f1. I think he's going to run out of time. He realizes he's in trouble. I wouldn't know what to do here either. Yeah. I think he's just going to let this time run out because he's completely lost. And we won, guys. We won our first game, first live stream, first game, and it was a decisive victory, if I may add. I'm gonna do a game review. So what that means is I'm basically gonna review the game, see how I played. The Wi-Fi in this hotel isn't the best. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure. This isn't loading. It's not like it takes up a lot of. It's not, it's not the craziest thing to do. So, the Wi-Fi may just not allow me to do this, unfortunately. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to review the game, but that's okay because we won. Um, I feel like it was a pretty good game, though. I felt really clean. I don't think we really had any big mistakes there. Let's try another one. And if no one pops on, I'll probably stream for maybe I don't know, another game or two. I have had a pretty long day. I did travel all day today and then work. If you can call it work. I basically just mingled all day, but I've been talking all day, and yeah, I'm definitely pretty tired. Okay, so I'm starting with white now, and if you don't know, that means I go first, and this guy's playing normal speed. So I'm playing the Italian game, and if you're wondering, that's a setup like this. I have a couple moves I can go for here. The best move is this move, but he can take back like that, and it gets really technical, or at least I'm not as familiar with that line because it's not a line I play very often. But that's okay. Let's try it. So he'll probably take back here first. Yeah, and then I believe the best move here is to push the pawn forward, attacking his knight, and then that's got to retreat. I think honestly, I think the best move is to go back here, which is why that move is so good because it undevelops his knight. But I think most people play knight to g4 in this position, or knight to h5. Either one is fine for him. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a move. Um, that's definitely a move. I can take. No, I can't take like that. He would just take with knight. I could take with queen. No, I can't because he is defending that. If I take immediately, he takes, I take, he takes, then I'm up a pawn. And I'm also attacking this pawn twice. I think that's it. I don't usually like to give up a bishop for a knight like that, but I am winning a pawn in this situation. So I'm okay with it. And actually, how am I down a pawn? I miscalculated something. I mean, I'm winning a pawn back. Oh, it's crazy. I don't know. I miscalculated something there. I'm down a pawn. That's okay, though. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with this aggressive Italian opening. I typically play this a bit more passively, but I want to be a little more aggressive. So I'm trying to learn some new lines. So I I'm down a pawn. It's not the end of the world, to be honest. I'll probably win it back here pretty soon. These pawns are pretty advanced for how early this game is. So I'm not super worried about it. As a matter of fact, I'm already looking at ways to win it back. Not yet, obviously, because that square is taken twice, but um, I mean, I don't see anything crazy wrong with that move. And I mean, just spitballing here, but I can go here, and then he can take, um, and then I would take, and then he would take, and then I would take. And I'm still down the pawn, but he has a lot less defenders of these pawns, and I should be winning it back. I don't know if I'm going to do all that trading though. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see what he does. What is he going to do? He could honestly. I don't like that move. I mean, I just take. He takes. Pawn's getting a little close for my liking. Not a big deal, but I don't know. This is like I definitely messed up in the beginning because I'm down a pawn and I shouldn't be. I'll have to look back at that. I'm not sure where I miscalculated, honestly. Um, he's taking some time here, so he's definitely not familiar with this position either. Okay, pretty aggressive, I guess. Not really. I could just move it, attack it. If he takes, I take with knight. Yeah, I mean, I'll make him move his queen again. That's usually a bad thing. If you have to move your, you if you move your queen and then have to move it again, you're wasting a move. Even though I just wasted a move moving my bishop twice, you could argue that, but I think position is probably pretty equal here. Even though I'm down, I'm just looking at this. I could have just took this pawn. Yeah, he's lining this up. I do not like that at all. Um, I think I probably messed up here. I mean, the game is still the game is still very much anybody's game, but he's probably winning at this point. How do I want to play this? If I go here and he takes my bishop, I take here. He takes back. I take with check. I kind of like that. Um, but if I go here and he takes back with knight, yeah, I just take back. No, I can't take back because he's defending that. It doesn't work. I'm just gonna go back. This feels gross to go back like that. Uh, I hate that, but I don't want to get too far down on the clock. We're both pretty even on the clock right now. I'm at 6:47. He's at 7:05. He's probably going to move his bishop somewhere. That way it opens up this file. And that would be threatening checkmate actually already, which is crazy. Um, I also don't like that this diagonal can be opened at any time and this is not defended. He definitely has a better position than me. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. I mean, I brought definitely brought back worse positions. So, um, I'm not mad. Yeah, so this is a good move. He's basically baiting me to take that, and if I do, he checkmates me immediately right here. So I'm just gonna defend it like this. Again, this feels so bad. I'm so passive right now. All my pieces are barely hanging on. But he's got to be pretty precise here too. Um, he is only up a pawn. I just I don't really see an easy way for him to continue this attack. He could what is he gonna do? I was thinking about that move, and it does work. It does work. Crap, yeah. Again, I can't take because of checkmate. I have to let him take, which is fine. It's even. That might not actually be a great move. Um, I could win back my pawn now, since the bishop is no longer covering it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. He probably will take back with an. I don't know if he'll either do that or this. Um, I don't see a difference honestly. Either way is fine for both of us. And the question is, when he takes my bishop, do I take back with the H pawn or the F pawn? And now I have to decide. And I'm going to do H pawn. Typically, it's better to take towards the middle. That is a general rule. But yeah, and I didn't see much of a difference, so that's what I chose to do. Um, and yeah, so that's what I'm saying. His attack is basically ended now. Okay, so I can't take. Ugh. I can't take I can't move the knight because then I lose my queen. This guy's playing pretty well. I think. I am back to even. I managed to win my pawn back. I can defend. I think I'm just going to defend the knight. That way I can move my queen. Because I'm moving my queen now. Before I move this pawn, he would have just taken the knight. So I'm defending it first. That way I can move my queen. Because if I move the knight, if I would have moved the knight before, he would have just taken the queen. Yeah. I feel better about this position. I feel like I've equalized a bit. He's definitely lost a little momentum. Again, I don't see where he's going to continue this attack anymore. I've basically stopped it. I could be eating those words here in a second, but I don't see a way for him to continue that. And now I'm starting to get my pieces in the game. So I'm going to move my knight and get my knight in the game here in a minute. And yeah, from there, I'm uh, I'm back in the game. So he definitely messed up at some point here. I'm sure, I definitely feel like I'm getting back into the game. I think he probably should have defended this pawn and not let me take in it. Now he's down on time. Okay, and I think he's just trying to, yeah, he's trying to go here. I could go here to prevent that. No, I can't. I could set up to go there, but am I scared of this move? I mean, he goes there and then there. Is that what he's trying to do? I mean, that would be a good move if I didn't have so much time to defend against it. I could just run my king. I don't like that idea. To be honest, the more I look at it, the more I'd want to stop it. I think I'm just gonna do this, blocking that, and I'll just take back with the pawn if he takes. Um, so you could pre-move in this game, which I haven't done yet. Pre-moving basically just assumes, well, it doesn't assume anything. It basically moves automatically on your next turn to save the most time. So if he takes this rook, my really only move is to take it back with the pawn. So, and if he doesn't take the rook, then this would be an illegal move, and it wouldn't let me make it anyway. So that's a pretty safe pre-move, I'd say. Yeah. So that just happened, and he attacks my queen. Where do I want to move my queen? I could attack this pawn in a couple different ways. It's already defended. Is there a better square? I can, you know what I want to do? Oh, this is a good move. This is going to be the best move. Well, if I move my, okay, I got to move my queen. Yeah, this is the best move. So this attacks this pawn and this pawn. Now this pawn's defended, so his best move is probably to just defend like that. But then I'm going to get my knight out, and that basically saves me from him checking me down here because it'll be defended by my rook. These are all just things I'm thinking about. So what's his best move? He's got to go here. Only move. To be honest, I don't even know what he's thinking about. Uh, okay. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, he's attacking this. Okay, well, I can just develop now. Okay. Why? I think he wanted to see this square twice. I had to develop my knight, otherwise he could have checked me here. Which I honestly don't know if that would have been good to check me anyway. But I'm happy to develop my knight. Now I almost want to trade more. Oh, this is tough. I don't know what to do now. I want to take this pawn, but I don't have an easy way to attack it. I need my knight right there. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go here. No, that would lose a knight in one move. Oh man, I don't know what to do, guys. Let's just hmm. Let's do this. If he takes, I can take his queen. He takes back with bishop. I take back with pawn. I don't know, guys. It doesn't seem like everything seems even to me. I don't see. I'm trying to get an advantage here, but he's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty well. Okay, attacking the knight and attacking the square. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing him. If I go here, yeah, yeah. I'm attacking his queen. Oh my gosh! I just hung my rook. I hung my rook. Oh no! I needed that piece, and I'm in check. Oh, that sucks, guys. It happens, but it sucks when it happens. I hung my rook, so I'm just down a full rook. That's rough, especially this late in the game. There's almost no pieces left. Um, Something I do have is he's you don't have much time left, but neither do I. So, oh, let's see what he's gonna do. He's still got to win. I mean, he's got a minute and 30 seconds. This is definitely anybody's game. I'm down a rook, so he definitely has the advantage now, no question. Oh, and I can't take that. Holy cow. Oh man, that's bad. I really need him to move that queen. This pawn is so close to being promoted. This is bad, 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 bad. That's definitely the right move for him. Oh crap. Okay. I gotta move. Let's go here. I think he's just gonna go here. Yeah, this is all losing. Actually, this is resignable, guys, and I think I'm gonna end stream there. I don't even know if this works, so let's give it a shot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am so grateful. Let me know what you think about the chess, and let me know about this setup if it's working. Let me know in the comments. I am going to watch some videos and see if I can't make this a little smoother tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.